Welcome to LKRR in CBSE English School. So, student, actually is matter around us pure. This is our chapter. In this chapter, we completed pure substance concept, their classification, like element. In that element, metal, non-metal, metalloids, or it is again called as the semi-metal. Second one concept we also completed, that is called as the compound. Again, mixture concept we also completed in the last class. As well as the classification of mixture is also completed in last class. In today's class, we will study that is the next one concept related to the is matter around us pure, that is called as the solution. The solution concept is very important for NEET exam, for JEE, or that is the MHT seat, because in 12th standard one chapter is based on solution, that is the solution and colligative properties. This chapter is actually in a 12th standard syllabus for NEET, JEE and CET. That's why it is the important point. Okay, so first one we will study, that is the definition of a solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Actually, what is meant by solution? Here we have to define. We already defined the definition. Solution, it is actually which type of mixture? Is the homogeneous mixture, that is uniform composition. So it is the homogeneous mixture of how much substance? It is the combination of the two or more substance. It is called as the solution. This is the definition of the solution. Again, we also defined another definition. Solution is actually combination of solute and solvent. A solution is a combination of solute and solvent. This is the another one definition. Means solution is formed by basically two substances. One is called as the solute, and second one type of the substance, it is called as the solvent. Means actually by using this definition we can also represent its formula, that is the solution. It is nothing but the solute plus solvent. Means if we knowing the value of solute and solvent, then we can find the value of the solution. If we knowing the any one value from these three quantity, means if you know any two value from this quantity, then we will calculate that is the one quantity from this formula. Now here, that is the solute is given as well as the solvent is actually given. Means we also need to know what is meant by solvent and what is meant by solute. Actually, we will define the definition of the solvent. It is again that solvent definition is also very important to knowing that is the solution. And definition of the solvent, that is component of solution that dissolved in the other component. Means the first one, definition will study solvent. The component of the substance is dissolved the component of the substance is dissolved in the other component. It is actually called as the solvent. The component of the substance is dissolved in the other component is called as the solvent. It is the simple definition. This actually, again, we also define the another one. A larger quantity present in the solution, it is also called solvent. These are the two definitions related to the solvent. What is the first definition? The quantity or the component of the substance, it is actually dissolved. Where it is dissolved? It is dissolved in the other component. Then it forms, that is the solvent. And another definition is the larger quantity. In solution, when it is a smaller quantity is present, and another one quantity is the larger quantity is present. Out of this solution, the larger quantity is called as the solvent. See the definition. Now, after defining the definition, we having another one, that is the quantity, and that another one quantity in the solution, it is actually called as the solute. The component of the substance is added with the solvent, with the component of the solution that dissolved in the solvent. This type of the definition, in place of the substance we can also use the solution word. Okay, so we having the second one quantity in the solution, it is called as the solute, and we will define the definition. The component of the substance we can use or solution is dissolved in the solvent. This is the definition. With this component, it is actually dissolved, it is actually mixed. Where it is mixed? It is mixed in this solvent, and then it is formed the solute. Or like we define the definition of solvent like this, we have to again define definition of the solute in this. In place of the, that is the larger quantity, we will use that is the smaller quantity, and that's why we use a smaller quantity present in the solution. It is actually called as the solute. Miss student, actually we completed 3 definitions here. One definition, it is actually the solution. Second definition, it is actually the solvent. And third one definition, it is actually the solute. After define the definition, but to knowing actual concept of the solution, to understand actual concept of the solution, we need to explain that is the examples related to the solution. Based on the solution, then we will understand actual concept of the solution. So, actually this is the homogeneous mixture, and we having the examples of the homogeneous mixture that in last class we studied. We know that is the first example, that is the side solution. Which solution? Side solution. It is the first example. Now, in a side solution, we know that side solution is formed by the sodium chloride and another one is the water. That is the side solution is formed by, means it is formed by salt and water. Salt means actually our common salt, means NaCl. Chemical name, it is the sodium chloride, and another one, it is the water. In this solution, that is the salt plus water is there. Salt means it is the common salt, and we know that is the physical state of this common salt, it is the solid. What is the physical state of this common salt? Solid is the physical state. And second one quantity. In this solution, that is the water, and physical state of the water, we already know that the physical state of water, it is actually liquid. One is the solid and second one is the liquid. So again, now to form the salt solution, what it form? That is the salt solution. Now, in this concept, we will identify which quantity is the solute and which quantity is the solvent. So, as per the definition of the solute and solvent, a smaller quantity is called as the solute and larger quantity is called as the solvent. And we know that is the salt, it is the smaller quantity present in this solution. So, in this term, that is the solute is the salt. And larger quantity, we already know that water is the universal solvent. This term, we know that, and in this term, that is the water is the solvent. And solute plus solvent form the solution. So that's why this is solid in a liquid solution. This solution solid in a liquid solution. Actually, this is the first example related to the solution. We also explain the solid in a liquid solution like the same example with the sugar solution. In the sugar solution, we know that sugar, it is actually the solid physical state and in the solute, and water, it is the liquid and it is the solvent, means it forms the sugar solution. That is also the example of the solution. After that, we are having the second one example, that is the aerated drinks. So, in this example, examples. We know that is the carbon dioxide gas is there, and second one is the water is present. Carbon dioxide gas, and second term that is the water is present, it's liquid. So actually in this term that is the carbon dioxide, it is a physical state, is the that is the gas is the physical state. And we know that it is the smaller quantity, that's why it is the solute, and water it is the physical state, is the liquid, and it is larger quantity. Physical state is the actually liquid and it is actually solvent, and it forms that is this aerated drinks. We know that this is the gas in liquid solution. Gas in what? Liquid solution. This is the second one example related to the solution. Actually, third one example we know that here it is also the example related to the solution. Here it is a homogeneous mixture. You know that it is the composition of, it is constituent of the number of gases. Out of these two gases we will take that is the one, it is the oxygen gas, and second one is the nitrogen gas. Oxygen gas 21% and another is the nitrogen gas, it is the 8%, and oxygen it is the 21%, and other gases is here. Larger quantity, smaller quantity. Gas in the gas solution. In this way, we simply explain that is the concept, it is called as the solution, and these are the three examples of the solution. One it is the salt solution, aerated things here. This I think you understand that is the concept of the solution. Thank you.